Did you know the origins of language? Have you ever wondered where languages come from? How did we go from drawings on cave walls to chatting online in real time? Every word we speak carries a story, a history of how human beings learned to think, to feel, and to connect. Language isn't just a tool, it's the heartbeat of humanity. Today, let's take a journey through time and discover 10 fascinating facts about the origins of language, how it began, how it evolved, and how it continues to shape our world. The first written language, Sumerian. Over 5,000 years ago, in the land of ancient Mesopotamia, the Sumerians created something extraordinary, the world's first writing system, known as cuneiform. Using wedge-shaped marks pressed into clay tablets, they turned memory into history and speech into civilization. This simple act of writing allowed humans to record their thoughts, trade, prayers, and stories, ensuring that knowledge would live far beyond a single lifetime. The origin of English. But did you know that English, one of the most spoken languages today, wasn't actually born in England? It began when Germanic tribes, the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, sailed from northern Europe and settled in the British Isles. Their dialects blended into what we now call Old English. Later, the language absorbed influences from Norse invaders, Latin scholars, and French conquerors. That's why English is such a fascinating mix. One word from the church, another from the Vikings, and another from Shakespeare's imagination. It's a language that carries the spirit of travel and transformation. With all the languages spoken today, there's one that proudly holds the title of the world's oldest living language, Tamil. Spoken in southern India and Sri Lanka, Tamil has been used continuously for over 5,000 years. Its ancient poems and philosophies are older than many civilizations, yet it remains vibrant in modern life. Tamil proves that language isn't frozen in time, it can evolve, adapt, and still hold the wisdom of the past. For centuries, there was one language that united scholars, doctors, and scientists across Europe, the language of science, Latin. It was the voice of discovery and learning, used in every academic text from astronomy to medicine. That's why even today, we still find Latin in the words of science, aqua, terra, homo sapiens. Latin may no longer be spoken daily, but its influence continues to shape how we name, study, and understand the world. In the sands of Egypt, a mystery once lay silent for 2,000 years. The language of the pharaohs, ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, had been forgotten. No one could read the symbols carved into temples and tombs. Then, in 1799, everything changed with the discovery of the Rosetta Stone. It contained the same message written in 3 scripts, Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic, and became the key to unlocking an entire civilization's voice. Through it, the prayers and poetry of ancient Egypt spoke again after centuries of silence. Spanish, one of the world's most widespread languages, began humbly in the Castile region of Spain. Through exploration and empire, it traveled across oceans, spreading through Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Asia. Today, more than 500 million people speak Spanish as their native tongue. From Madrid to Mexico, from Colombia to California, each community adds its own flavor to the language. It's living proof that words can cross borders more powerfully than armies. The birth of the Filipino language. In the Philippines, the national language tells a story of diversity and resilience. Filipino is rooted in Austronesian languages, but it carries traces of Spanish, English, Malay, and Chinese. Everyday words like mesa, sapatos, and kutsara come from Spanish, while others draw from native tongues and modern English. Filipino is not just a means of communication. It's a symbol of unity, showing how cultures blend and evolve while keeping their identity. Far away, in ancient India, a sacred language known as Sanskrit was born. It's often called the language of the gods, precise, rhythmic, and deeply poetic. Every sound in Sanskrit follows patterns of balance and vibration, almost like music. It's the foundation of many Asian languages and continues to echo in mantras, yoga, and philosophy. Sanskrit reminds us that language can be both an art and a spiritual science. Languages don't only come from the distant past, they can also be born in modern times. One of the youngest languages in the world is Afrikaans, which developed just a few centuries ago in South Africa. It grew out of Dutch, English, Malay, and various African dialects, becoming its own unique voice. Afrikaans is proof that new languages can still emerge wherever different cultures meet. And now, in the digital age, a new form of communication has taken over screens everywhere. It's not made of words, but of pictures. The language of the internet, emoji. Yes, emoji has become the fastest growing language in the world. From a smile to a heart, from a laugh to a tear, emojis express emotions that transcend language barriers. In a way, we've come full circle, from the picture writing of ancient civilizations to the icons we send every day. The tools have changed, but our need to connect remains the same. From Sumerian clay tablets to digital touchscreens, the journey of language is the journey of humanity. It connects us across time and space, across culture and generation. Every word we speak today carries echoes of ancient voices, and every sentence we write adds a new verse to the story of civilization. Language is more than sound and symbol, it's our memory, our imagination, and our bridge to one another. And no matter how far technology takes us, the need to speak, to listen, and to understand will never fade. Because language is the road map of a culture, it tells us where its people come from and where they are going. If you enjoyed this journey through the origins of language, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that celebrate the beauty of words and culture.